Welcome to the Backlash at Backlash.com. My name is Rod Van Mecklin, and in this video I'm going to read from my 2011 article, The White Ribboneers Are Coming. The full footnoted article is linked below. As I said yesterday, if ogling women who wear tight or revealing clothing is conduct of a sexual nature, it's because women who wear tight or revealing clothing are engaging in conduct of a sexual nature. This is only logical. Now, feminists, of course, hate logic and claim it's a weapon of the evil male patriarchal hegemony, but then feminists are idiots, insane, or worse, fully aware that their rhetoric is stupid and they do it on purpose. The true nature of feminism notwithstanding, it's only logical. If in a public place where looking is not by itself a crime, but looking at some people is a crime, then that's because the nature of the behavior of those people we are looking at is criminal. Obviously, this is nuts, and it's time to stop the feminist insanity now. November 19, 2011, Olympia, Washington. It's White Ribbon season. In the Daily Telegraph article, Real Men Should Abhor Violence Against Women, David Penberthy writes in support of the White Ribbon campaign. In years past, the White Ribbon campaign was dominated by blue pill white knights who were simultaneously self-loathing and self-righteous. Self-loathing, they stereotyped women as victims and men as predators. Self-righteous, they presumed themselves to be superior to those of us too dim to join in. Sometimes I think they just do it to get laid. No matter their motives, the White Ribbon season is upon us. It runs from November 25th to December 6th, so beware. Ogling the White Ribbon campaign. Their original goal was to stop the heinous crime of ogling. Lest you've forgotten, the United States Supreme Court defined ogling, that is, illegal, actionable ogling, as staring at a woman for longer than 8 seconds. In Colorado, I think it's 7 seconds. One might presume ogling is about lust or sexual interest, but accusations of such are hard to disprove, so it just boils down to looking. Look longer than 8 seconds, you could be found guilty of the nefarious crime of ogling. Who said justice has no sense of humor? Having won this great victory against evil male eyeballs, the White Ribboneers have expanded their campaign to reduce and prevent gender-based violence. By this, of course, they mean violence against women, defensive or otherwise, because they're sexist, and if it's violence against men, they don't care. Eliminating domestic violence, a good goal. Eliminating gender-based violence is a laudable goal. For many years, the women and men of the men's rights movement have said so. I think MGTOW agree. We have also said focusing on male violence, and only male violence, is lopsided. Feminists responded to that by saying, "You're a rape monger, you hate women." We believe that real men abhor the unnecessary use of force against anybody. When is the use of force ever necessary or justified? Self-defense comes to mind. Whether in self-defense or any other context, however, when men resort to violence, typically we do more harm, inflicting more grievous injuries than women. But every study that used randomly selected participants, as opposed to the self-selected kind found in police reports and studies with predetermined results, such as the Mary Koss Ms. Magazine kind, found that women resort to aggression and initiate conflict of some kind more often than men. Clearly, when you have two parties, both of whom initiate violence or conflict, if you want to put an end to it, you have to work with both sides. But for decades, the anti-male misandristic hate-mongers, but I repeat myself, have demanded that we ignore female violence. "It doesn't exist," they shrieked. "But when it does, and it's rare, men are to blame." So where are the White Ribboneers on female violence? Quote, "We are deeply concerned about violence against children. We are concerned about violence against boys in the playground, in the sports arena, in relationships, and in war. And we are concerned by acts of violence by women against women, or against men, although these are not as extensive nor as frequently lethal as men's violence against women." Close quote. White Ribbon campaign about us. In the face of the clear evidence from every unbiased study demonstrating that women initiate most conflict in relationships, these true believers cling to the lie that men are the main problem. Well, they're right. For feminists, men are the main problem. For female supremacists, men are the main problem. To ascend to power, the feminist hate-mongers must oppress men. Power is their goal, not fairness and equality and peace and harmony. But early on, they realized that there can be no endlosung, no final solution for men. Not yet, because they still need men. Billions of women are intelligent, competent, hardworking, and self-sufficient, but not the man-haters, not the misandrists. Most of them are parasites. They require a host to sustain them. Right now, men are the host. Don't see it? Wait. The global economy is in depression, has been since 2007. The social programs that have made it possible for women by the millions to disenfranchise fathers will soon end. Government funding for hate mail, that's M-A-L-E, hate mail programs, is about to evaporate. The tax base is shrinking, and printing press money will go only so far before it gets eaten alive by inflation. Governments will no longer be able to support the victim feminist agenda. Cutbacks are unavoidable. The worm is turning. Women will once again embrace men as equals, or starve. Cycle of sexism. The cycle of bigotry against men peaked around 1999. The swinging pendulum of social attitudes toward women and men has turned. In the years ahead, the view of men will improve. In another 10 years or so, men and women will be seen as equally good. But it won't stop there. It never does. If history repeats itself, the pendulum will keep swinging. Attitudes toward women will deteriorate. Cougars will become predators, and then parasites. Sexism against men will subside. Sexism against women will grow. Can't we stop it? I don't know. For more than 20 years I tried. I tried and failed. The scars still show. But if we all work together, can't we put an end to it? Maybe. But for that, it would take a miracle. A miracle or the wholesale embrace of libertarianism. Right. If the white Ribboneers and their ilk are still in charge, it will definitely take a miracle. That's all for now. Check out the other videos. Subscribe to the channel. For the Backlash at Backlash.com, my name is Rod Van Mecklin.